Hi, April here from Piano Lessons Info, and today we are learning to count in music anyway. Okay, so we are going to learn to count whether you're playing chords or whether you're playing written music. So this is important because it helps you keep in time and figure out what you're playing and when. All right. The first thing you need to know about in terms of how to count is time signatures. So if you're not sure what these are, I'd recommend going and watching the time signatures video, which explains what they are. Okay, so that way you will know if you're going to count to 4, you're going to count to 3, or you're going to count to 6. Okay, so that the time signatures, they give us the foundation of basically how far we're going to count. So what we'll do for this video is count to 4, so which means we're in 4/4 time, and a quarter note gets 1 beat. So you don't necessarily have to know about quarter notes and other notes, but basically it's all these things combine and help us to figure out how to count. All right. So when we're playing music or playing chords or something like that, we are basically going to count to create rhythm and know when we're playing the rhythm. So this is about rhythm. So we can count to 4 and play on every beat. And to do that, you can just count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is your baseline, counting to 4. Okay, in 4/4 time. If we're in 3/4 time, we're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. So when I play something in between the beats, so so the beat is the number we're saying, and in between we're going to say something else so that we can figure out where that goes. All right. So this is when we're going to turn a quarter note into an eighth note. So basically the notes are going double the speed. And I like to give that an and in terms of what I say. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so those I am playing eighth notes. They're double the speed of a quarter note. Quarter note gets 1 beat in 4/4 time. Okay, so let's try some rhythms. So we're going to go quarter, quarter, 2/8, 2/8. So to say that, to count it, we would say 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, so that keeps us very structured, very in time. Let's try 2/8, quarter, 2/8, quarter. Go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. If it helps you to keep counting the ands, you can do that. Just remember not to play on it. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's how to go in between the beats. And we can go faster. So if you need to play faster, meaning you're going to play 16th notes, they are 4 for every beat. Then what I like to say is 1 E and A. 1 E and A, 2 E and A. Okay, so that gives you, again, a very rhythmic thing to say. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Okay, so if we were to play 16th, then a quarter, 16th, then a quarter, we would go 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. Okay? 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. So that's how you're kind of counting your notes if you're reading music, especially. So then you have all sorts of different combos, and you can just fit them in around the 1 E and A, and as long as you're counting that, you can figure out where you need to go. So one really great tool here to use is a metronome. So metronome will give you a beat. So if you were going to play in 4/4 time, it would give you a beat. I've got one on my keyboard. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One trick that I like to use, it's my pro tip I suppose, is if you're playing eighth notes, to use the metronome on the eighth note, because it can really help you to keep in time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay. Or if you are going to use sixteenths, that's probably going to go too fast, be a bit too confusing. So you'd go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, like that. So there's lots of free metronomes online. You could just look it up, online metronome, and it'll give you the beats, and you can choose the speed that you want to go. Okay, so let's just try a couple others in terms of how to count in 3/4 time and 6/8 time. Okay, so if we're going to count in 3/4 time, we are going to go to 3. So with just on the beat, 1, 2, let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm going to go eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. We're going to go 16ths, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. Very fast. Okay, so that's how to do it in 3/4 time. In 6/8 time, 1, like one beat is an eighth note. So we're still going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's just if you're reading music, the 1 is the eighth note. So we can count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can fit the ands in there where you'd like them to go. Okay, so that's basically how to count. The trick is staying in time. And that's what the metronome can help you to do. It just trains you to play very steady. All right, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.